It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Washington Nationals. The Nationals look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next, Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy on the bump sitting on 99 career wins. So you know right now while he's taking his warm-ups, he's thinking about one thing. I need one more win to get to that magic century 100. That's a pretty big feather that you'll be able to put in your cap, and we'll see how he does in this one here today.
Leading off the night for the White
Stepping into
Sox,
the box, Wellington Castillo. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, Devo, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well, both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Batting second.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Yonder Alonso. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher. This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
3-1 the count now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Strasburg with a check at first, and the runner back in standing. Casilla gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
A dive, and he knocks it down. But he'll recover to get the force at second. A fantastic play.
That's a really difficult thing for a first baseman. When you have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need two good throws. Not an easy double play to complete.
Into the box, Leury Garcia. And this will be fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field. And it's going to get out of here. A home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year as the White Sox move in front 2-0. That one worth another look with our show track technology, and the number you look at here most definitely the 114-mile-an-hour exit velo. You don't have to hit it that high to get it out of the park when you hit it that hard. Up next for Chicago,
Batting
Yolmer
fourth,
Sanchez. And
the
the
second baseman,
home-away splits
Carlos
tell us he's actually quite a bit
Sanchez.
better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Still only one out in the inning. Runs up and gets this one down. Kendrick takes it in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, this lineup could really use a turnaround from Yonder Alonso. Last month, he turned in less than 20 hits. He's just been real inconsistent. That's not terrible, but it's not good either. And he's the guy that they need to be productive. I'm looking for a bounce back here.
Digging in, Charlie Tilson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Ball 2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Grounded down the third baseline. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he is in there.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out there. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, a lot of the top pitchers, if you're going to get to them, you want to get to them early. This is a big lead, 3-0 early against a very good pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, they have to feel good about this one, Dan. Going to have to find a way to slowly tack on runs. But if you would have told this offense they'd have 3 early, they would have took it.
Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Standing in now, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time, just keeping him close. Pitch out, nothing doing, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 3 runs already home here. Anderson's running. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ronaldo Lopez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Leading off for
Stepping
Washington,
up now, Kurt Suzuki.
the catcher.
And as you can see,
Kurt
he's had some troubles here in his own
Suzuki.
ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jimenez going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Here's Howie Kendrick as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. So a runner at third here. Here with one gone, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And that will become out number two. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gap or with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this.
Here's Matt Adams now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals first baseman.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One left for Washington. Still down 3-0. Now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. 2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Outside, 3-0 now.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
We got time.
Now he'll step off and rethink this. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
This is foul right side.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power, but he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Now batting, Yohan Moncada, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
1-0 the count. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Chopped to third. Gloved by Kendrick. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here. 2 away.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 40, Reynaldo Lopez.
Striding into the box, Reynaldo Lopez. First pitch on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Well, you never want to give up a hit to an opposing pitcher, but when you give one up to an AL pitcher, it's downright annoying. Can't let it get to you, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Here's Yonder Alonso, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. 0-2 to Alonso. Lopez on second. Casilla at first. 2 out in the inning. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. White Sox strand a couple. They lead it 3-0. So striding forward now, Michael Taylor. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Tilson has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And let me tell you about first baseman Yonder Alonso. The bat plays, we get it. He's there for offense. But don't sleep on the defense as well. He's battled his injuries, but he's out there going to the post, making picks and bailing out his boys in the infield.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Jimenez is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Ryan Dozier.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. This is skied into short left center. Coming in is Jimenez. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Nationals down on a mere 4 pitches. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Leading off for the White Sox.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The center fielder, number 28, Leury Garcia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. But it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes.
The batter, number 5.
Digging in now, Yolmer Sanchez.
Carlos Sanchez.
From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. Garcia aboard here at first with nobody out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And the runner will get back standing. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And Charlie Tilson now comes forward as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Fastball called for strike 2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front, really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken to throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
The 0-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
This is in the air out to right field. Eaton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. A man left for the White Sox, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. So coming to the plate, Trey Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base.
Batting
and that's
ninth.
just what they did right
The
there.
pitcher.
Big strikeout.
Defense.
Keep that guy off the base path.
Strasburg.
Into the box now, Steven Strasburg. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tilson is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The catcher,
Coming
number
to the plate
28.
now, Kurt Suzuki.
Kurt.
2 away in the inning.
Suzuki.
And Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
This year against right-handed pitching, Suzuki is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
His batting average.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail it here 3-2. So striding in, Eloy
Leading
Jimenez.
off for the White
He'll
Sox.
start things out against
The
Steven
left fielder,
Strasburg as we get
number
the inning
74.
underway. He's set. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1. Now the 1-0. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Soto ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting.
So with the fly
the
out there
pitcher,
coming on the fastball,
Reynaldo
seems like an appropriate time to
Lopez.
check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Reynaldo Lopez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
A ball and no strikes. A 1-ball, 1-strike count to the White Sox pitcher.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Howie Kendrick, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Howie.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
2-0 now. Turned on down the line, but this will get fouled. 2-1.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
3-1 to Howie Kendrick.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Garcia is right there, 1 down.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
At the plate, Juan Soto hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Giving chase is Jimenez. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Nationals, the first baseman, Matt Adams.
Striding in now for the Nats, Matt Adams. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
1-1.
Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Up next for the Nationals,
he puts a serious
the
charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
In now, Michael Taylor, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Adams stands at second with 2 gone. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll get his side started in the inning, and so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. And the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Soto looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season as the White Sox have opened things up a little bit further. It's now 4-0.
After this pitcher sat down 6 of his teammates in a row, he was looking to break through against him with anything. Well, a home run will definitely suffice. Great job of breaking the string and getting his team going right there.
The first baseman.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Alonso.
On his way out to the mound now, the Washington manager, and that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure.
Your
Kyle
attention,
McGowan
please.
will come on and
Now
make his
pitching
4th
for
appearance
Washington.
in this campaign.
Number 61.
Stepping in now, Yonder Alonso. Swing and a line drive. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, this has been a tough one for him so far, D-Roll. 7th hit of the game already. They're really making him work.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. As Dustin Pedroia says, it's a laser show out there.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And the runner back easily. Standing in now, Leury Garcia, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Eaton is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Carlos.
Ready for another shot now, Yolmer Sanchez. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. White Sox able to add on thanks to the solo home run. Middle of the night here at Nationals Park. It's now 4-0 Chi Sox. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Leading up for
okay,
Washington.
Thank you, buddy. In now
right
is
fielder,
Adam Eaton. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Count now, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Jimenez, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Nationals, the second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Standing in, Brian Dozier. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. 2 balls and a strike to Dozier. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
This one is crushed. Back, and gone. It's a solo shot here from Brian Dozier. Home run number 9 on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ Show Track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
The batter, number 7.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
One out, nobody on. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Three and 1 to the National shortstop.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Now batting.
Into the box now,
Number
Kyle
61.
McGowan. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Popped up. Alonso in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Ready once again, Charlie Tilson.
Leading off
a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game.
Charlie Tilson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Strike 2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the White Sox, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Striding in, Tim Anderson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. Now the 2-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Taylor. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 74.
Digging in to try it again, Eloy Jimenez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Line towards center field. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So Yoan Moncada has a chance following that 2-out base hit.
Now
next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A 2-run job by Yoan Moncada. Number 11 for him on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
standing
please.
6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 46, Patrick Corbin.
Into the box, Ronaldo Lopez. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground.
And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box.
2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the White Sox 6 and the Nats 1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kurt Suzuki.
Leading up
and
for
Van
Washington,
his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Garcia is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
standing in,
the third baseman.
Kendrick. No hits and 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Too low, 1-0.
0-1, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Garcia looks up. Goodbye, home run. A solo shot there for Howie Kendrick. Number 10 for him on the year. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto to the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball well outside.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Moncada is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt
Coming to the plate
Adams.
now, Matt Adams. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Adams will look to go to second here. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Now at the plate, Michael Taylor. No hits to this point. He's set, and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jimenez facing back to the track. Goodbye, home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. His first home run of the season, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
The right fielder, number 2,
Adam
Eaton.
As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of it.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Let's take another look at
the
just
batter,
a
number
textbook
9.
swing right there.
Second
good
baseman,
weight transfer,
Ryan.
good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's Brian Dozier now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A bouncer up the middle. Anderson brings it in. Throw on to Alonso, takes care of him, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 6 and the Nationals 4. Back here at Nationals Park, White Sox on top in this one. But before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6.
Your
Max
attention,
Scherzer
please.
is on to pitch
Now
from the
pitching for
bullpen
the
now to
Nationals.
start inning number 7.
Number 31, Max Scherzer.
So the batting order turns over now.
Leading
We're
off
set
for the
to
White
go.
Sox.
Wellington
The catcher,
Castillo already 2 for
Wellington
2. He'll look to add. On right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Eaton is under it. Makes the play. 1 away.
The first base,
So they do
number
pick
17,
up the out here, but with 6
Yonder
runs home against them already, it's
Alonso.
not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you see, they rank down near the bottom of the NL in that department. So stepping in, Yonder Alonso. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
No balls and a strike to count. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Popped him up. Suzuki waits on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the White Sox, the center fielder, Leury Garcia.
Leury Garcia will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch of the at-bat. This is pulled into right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking
Up
off
next for
speed
the
on
White
that
Sox,
pitch. I'll tell
the
you,
second
he
baseman,
had to be sitting
Carlos
on a fastball on that one because
Sanchez.
it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Standing in now, Yolmer Sanchez batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Garcia at second with 2 down. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. White Sox lead 1. They still lead it 6-4.
7th inning stretch. Your
Dylan
attention,
Covey
please.
gets the call from the
Now
pen to
pitching
take
for the
over
White
on the
Sox,
mound and start the home
number
7th.
68, Dylan Covey.
Digging in once again, Trey Turner.
Leading off
He'll match
for
up with a new
Washington,
pitcher to begin
the
their half
shortstop,
of the seventh.
Ray
First pitch of the at-bat
Turner.
on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Sanchez is there, and that's the first out. Anthony Rendon will grab a bad hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Nationals. Number 6, Anthony Rendon.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. 2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. 1 out, nobody on. 3-0 now. Here it comes, the 3-0. Is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Lifted in the air to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kurt Suzuki. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. The 1-1 home. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Garcia is there. And that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. Score remains steady at 6-4.
Your attention, please.
Has been summoned
Now
from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Wander Guerrero.
Ready now for the White Sox, Charlie Tilson. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Charlie
in there, and it's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now at the plate, Tim Anderson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied into straightaway right. Eaton is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter,
We take a look at our line score here in the 8th. A lot of offense. Already 6 home runs between these two teams, and we may not be done yet. Ready now, Eloy Jimenez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Liner towards second. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Yohan Moncada will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Here comes the first pitch. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Jimenez is off at first with 2 away. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. Now this gets all the way to the wall. Jimenez ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Jose Abreu will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Abreu.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A man on third with 2 down.
Ladies
Kyle
and gentlemen,
Bearclaw enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 20, Kyle Bearclaw.
The 1-1 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Taylor is there. And the inning is over. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the White Sox 7 and the Nationals 4. Kelvin Herrera is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Leading up for the Nationals,
it was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 22.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Juan Soto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Pitch popped up. Moncada shading to his right, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Nationals, the first baseman, Matt Adams.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Adams. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 pitch on its way. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. The 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another try at 2-2. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 3, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Stepping in, Wellington Castillo
leading off
will start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance.
Castillo.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a rocket to third. But Kendrick is there to pull it in, and there's your first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Yonder Alonso.
Digging in, Yonder Alonso. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
The center fielder, number 28, Leori.
Now at the plate, Leori Garcia. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season. Well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Into the box now, Yolmer Sanchez. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Taylor is there, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. So nothing doing in the White Sox 9th. One last shot coming up for the Nats. They're down 3. It's 7-4.
Your
Alex
attention,
Colomé
please.
Comes out of the
Now
bullpen to shut
for
things
Chicago,
down here in the 9th.
Number 48, Alex Colomé.
At the plate, Michael Taylor. He'll start things out against Alex
Leading up
Colomé.
for
He'll try to
Washington,
close the door
the
in
center
this one.
fielder,
First pitch
Michael
on its way.
A. Taylor.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
This is line to left, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning
The
with
right
a base
fielder,
hit. We
number
gotta keep
2.
this line moving. We
Adam
cannot stop. Nobody can make an
Eaton.
out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Stepping into the box, Adam Eaton. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Taylor on at first, nobody out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Taylor's making a break from first. Pulled toward right center field. Tilson has it in his tracks. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Ryan.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman, Brian Dozier. He's set, and the pitch. And that one right down Main Street. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
That's the ball.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. And it's fouled away. Misses, ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off
The batter,
plate,
number
and
7.
this batter's able
Shortstop.
to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Your attention, please.
Will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with
Number
2 on and 2 out here.
Gerardo Parra.
In his career, Parra hits a little over the 270 mark. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He's got it, and the White Sox will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Palos posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Ronaldo Lopez earns win number 4 on the season. Steven Strasburg was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Alex Colomé records the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base.